Hey guys, so I had this dream within the last 2 months, forget exactly when. Alright, just dreamed about other things, dreamy, scene switched, and then I was given a view. I was above the earth, about, I don't know, maybe 50 kilometers, something like that's roughly like 35 miles. It was high above the earth, and in my field of vision, what God showed me is, well, it was centered on they're called, I think, the Greater Sundas, technically, those islands. I think maybe Sulawesi is one, but definitely you got Sumatra there, Borneo, then Java down here, and I had those three main islands. Those three islands were in the center of my field of vision on the planet below, and I saw three red arrows. One came down from the Malayan Peninsula over Singapore, then down through Sumatra, down right at the length of Sumatra. And then another one came down from the north, from the South China Sea, down from the north, down through Borneo. And then I saw another one arcing from the west to the east through Java. And it was given to me by the Holy Spirit in the dream that this was the Chinese invading, conquering, and then occupying Indonesia, and defeating, defeating, and then occupying Indonesia. And then at the end of the dream, getting chills all over my body now. The field of my field of view kind of panned down to the top of Australia. Like, so this is like, imagine this is like the west coast of Australia, and over here is the east. And I just saw the top of Australia. I could just feel the sense. It was given to me like of the kind of the spirit and the feeling of the Australian people, and it was pretty bad. It was pretty grim. The feeling was it was like a harbinger of doom. It was like, basically what was given to me is that Australians will know their fate is sealed. They'll know there's no kind of polite way to put it. Screwed, completely screwed when Indonesia falls. And it was just given to me that was when, like, Australia as a nation, basically everyone knew we're next, and we're not going to be able to stop them. Because, I mean, Indonesia, if you look it up, I think the armed forces are around like 400,000 active personnel for another like 400,000 reserves. But Australia's, I think, armed forces are only something like 60,000. Like, it's relatively tiny. So, Indonesia's much more powerful than Australia. In the world of geopolitics. I mean, Australia's kind of defers to Indonesia in that area. And Indonesia is much like more populous, and like it's stronger military, bigger economy, everything. So if China doormats and crushes Indonesia, then what hope does Australia have? I mean, if you're not planning to fight, if you don't want to be involved with the war, you're in Australia or Indonesia, I guess an implicit warning here would be to just, sooner the better you get out of there. Please refer to the disclaimer in the description box below if you've not already done so. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't know. It's early January 2026, and my spirit is just screaming we're on the edge of World War III. It seems pretty obvious from the news headlines as well. Right, that's it. God bless. Thank you for your time. Cheers.